Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 4 of my 30 Days of Healing Challenge. This morning I'd like to discuss toxins and their effect on our liver and our fat loss efforts. I think I've mentioned this before, but our sometimes when we can't get rid of that spare tire around our middle and we can't seem to lose that stubborn fat, it's actually because we are harboring some toxins that we're unaware of. And if our bodies aren't able to detoxify properly, our bodies are intelligent and they want to make sure that our internal organs are being protected. So our bodies will actually store toxins in our fat in order to protect our vital organs. So obviously we'd rather have the spare tire than to get cancer, right? Or to have something wrong with a major organ because of all the toxins in there. So long story short, until we get rid of these toxins, at the very least, stop putting them into our body, such as alcohol, even toxins from our beauty products and our household cleaners can be issues, pesticides and herbicides in food. So it's best to buy organic if you're able to, as far as food goes, and just stop putting the toxins in for a while. If you're having trouble losing the storage fat, that likely is there to protect your organs, then maybe cut out alcohol for a little bit, cut back on the more obvious toxins like processed foods and harsh cleaners and stuff like that. It's always best whenever you're able to go natural. Some of the stuff can be really expensive, but just kind of one by one try to eliminate your toxic load. I've been slowly over the last few years switching out beauty products to more natural ones with less parabens and less chemicals. Beautycounter.com is a great place to get your beauty products. Let's see, household cleaners, the more natural ones versus the ones that are chock full of just absolute toxic chemicals and stuff. Foods, if you can go organic, that's great. You can always look up the Dirty Dozen list. Just kind of Google that, and that will tell you what the 12 produce foods are right now that are the worst for insecticides and stuff. So those are the ones that you want to always go organic. Let me see, I can probably rattle off a few at the top of my head here. Apples are Dirty Dozen, so you want to go organic. Things like, I believe, strawberries. I'm forgetting right now. So you might want to look those up. But if you could just avoid those 12 and only buy organic, that's a great place to start. What else? Alcohol, that's the hard one for me. I love a little buzz, I really do. First of all, once I get into a cycle of drinking, I usually end up overdoing it. I'll say, I'm just gonna drink one day per week on the weekend and have a few. Well, I do that for a while, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'll just, 2 days a week, it's okay. And then eventually it's like 3-4 days a week I'm having a few glasses of wine or more. And it's a depressant, so eventually it starts to make you feel crappy. You get a little physically dependent on it, and then it takes me weeks to detoxify completely. So it's kind of a vicious cycle I'm always trying to get out of. I stopped drinking. It's only been like a week and a half since my last drink, but I feel so much better. But those first few days of just detoxifying, I stopped the alcohol and the sugar and gluten like all at once, after like 4 days in a row of imbibing and and eating like ice cream cake and all that stuff over the holidays. Anyway, so I'm back on track finally. I'm finally starting to feel better, and I'm like, I'm not, and I am trying to lose a little extra fluff here, So I think my liver is still trying to detoxify all this crap, and heavy metals can be an issue for some of us. I have lots of amalgam fillings in my mouth from when I was a kid, lots of mercury fillings, and I did have some heavy metal testing done a few years ago, and some of my levels were sky high, and that's just not great, So I'm constantly doing a lot of sort of detoxifying things just to keep things flowing, because I know a few years ago I wasn't able to get rid of these toxins naturally, so I've needed to help myself along a little bit. I did a video recently on some things you can do to help detox your body. So if you're having trouble losing weight, losing the stubborn fat, it's definitely well worth a shot to stop putting the toxins in your body. Try to eat a little cleaner, get rid of the alcohol for a little bit, and give your liver a chance to heal. And then your body will feel safe once it realizes more toxins aren't coming flooding in. it'll feel more safe to go ahead and release the fat, and it will do it happily once you're eating clean and everything. So that's something to think about as far as toxins go. I'll find a couple articles also to post here. So that has been day 4, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5. Have a great day.